Fight on!
Hey yo, bros, what's up? Welcome back to Top Tier Arcade. My name is Steve, and you're back in the spare bedroom in my parents' home. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Inoki Suro Pachislo slot machine. This is going to be part 2, which is the cabinet. We're going to same old series like the other ones. Last video we did the part 1, which was the pickup and some history of myself when I did wrestling and when I picked it up. And yeah, don't adjust your TV. I'm wearing this ridiculous shirt just for that reason. Might as well keep up the whole wrestling theme for these video series. I found them in my closet or my brother's closet where I kept all the, my old clothing when I was younger. I still can't believe I wore this crap. It's funny, my wife is sickened by it, and that's why I'm wearing it. And, this is how it used to be, so this shirt's terrible. So, let's get right into it. So what we're going to be doing is, let's take a look at the cabinet. If you haven't seen one before, I actually just learned something around 2 months ago when I moved it. And I never knew that this part opens. We're going to take a look at the manual, we'll see inside. And I'll show you that, obviously the inside of the machine, and let's see how it works. So let's get right to it. I don't want to take up more time. I'm going to pick you up, and let's review the machine and the cabinet itself. So let's do that. Alright. Let's start to zoom in. Alright, so obviously, here's the machine itself. This is a number 4 model Pachislo machine, and I'll show you in the manual. So obviously there it is. Inoki, like I said in the last video, was the Vince McMahon, and he was a wrestler, Vince McMahon, in Japan. So again, it was brand new when I got it, mint. It wasn't used. They only tried it out. It still had the keys. Now the keys I forgot at my apartment, I have to admit. So thank God there is a way, and it does show you that there is a way. There is a way to open it in underneath. If you ever forget your keys in one of the machine, or you don't have a key, you can still open the machine and maintain and fix it and whatnot, and actually play it. So this is the game on again. All lights working, brand new. Let's look at the inside. We'll look at the sides. We'll look at the back at the end. So obviously lights. The top, it goes crazy once you win. There's the 3 reels. Again, it does not have a handle or arm. It's once you make, and we're going to do this in the next video, the gameplay. This is what, makes the wheels, the reels spin. And then once you add 3 credits, and then you stop, each individual reel. So here's the machine itself. There are a few different serial numbers. I mean, it is original. I just don't know which is which. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's the real... Yeah, it zoomed in. So I don't know if that's the real one. That's probably the manufacturer. And if you guys know, please let me know. Let's zoom into this. I don't know what number that represents. And then also, I don't know what that is. So I don't know. I really just don't know. I don't know if that was the day that it was made in 2000. Yeah, in 2000, but why wouldn't it say 2000? It says 20. I don't know. I really don't know. So there's the machine itself. So here's the cool part. Now, if you don't know, I do enjoy cigars and pipe, and it's kind of encouraging. Again, if you're not a fan of it, so be it. It's a free world, or at least we are anyways. Well, there's ashtrays. Now, this broke, and I was moving it. It usually has a thing where you press down and it tips over so you can clean it. But when I was moving it, it got caught where you lay your cigarette right here. You're getting close. See right there where you lay your cigarette. Sorry, it's a little shaky here. Shoot. Anyways, yeah, that's where you lay your cigarette and then you'd smoke. Because in Japan, there's smoking allowed in arcades. At least, some of them I've seen. So that's the outside of the machine. Obviously, there's Inoki himself. There's another machine like this called Inoki something else, which is similar. And I don't know, like, I guess, you know, they didn't, I didn't know really the differences until I looked at them online, but, so I don't know what the Japanese words say, I really don't. If you know, great, if you leave it in the comments and help me out there. You know what, let's quickly do the sides. So obviously, side of the cab is nothing special, there's a handle there. I'll show you the old school, not even, well, technically old school, I don't think they have them in a lot of casinos anymore, the coin buckets, which now I think they're all done by cards, if they're the ones that you guys have been to, the same in Ontario or where I am. They're usually just cards now, like kind of credit cards. But now there's the back. I mean, really not much more to see. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I just don't want to pull it out fully. You know, there's where you can see in, where my holes, that's the exhaust per se. That was where in here, and now we'll open it, that's where you can see that you can kind of adjust and add coins if you want. There's a speaker grill on the right, and then here's obviously the power cord. So that's the back of the machine. Let's open this up and show you inside. So yeah, that's that. So again, did I have this open? No. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let's move this out before, I don't want this to fall. We're really screwed now. Oh, it's pulling the thing. Shit. I should have removed this white linen. So under here, if you guys can see, there's a hole. I mean, obviously it's bigger. I just don't want this thing to tip because I'm alone here. There's a little latch just right in front here. Oh, shit. You know what? Let me put you down because it's tipping. One sec. All right. I'm sorry, guys. All right. I just didn't want that to fall. So what I just did when I had you down for half a second, obviously there's the hole where I showed you, and this latch, this right here, just latches down, and I just opened it. So here's the inside of the machine. Let's look at the bottom part first. There's the coin mech itself. Obviously, and then, you know, it's pretty much basic. Here's the coin mech. Here's where the quarter or the coin token comes out. There's the latches, all the wires for the speakers in front. Pretty straightforward. I guess those would be, again, serial numbers. Let's focus in here. There it is. There's the serial numbers there. Again, don't know what that means. Stamped. Do not read Japanese. I guess those are all the type of light bulbs they use, I assume. So that's kind of in the front of it. Now, this is the coin, the dispenser, and this comes off. You know, you can unplug it, but it, you know, it sits right there. There's the speaker. Now, when I first got it, this game was very low, or sorry, a very low sound, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, whatever. Well, what happened was, see the positive and negatives right here, the two connectors. One was unplugged. And when I plugged it in, this thing is loud, like very loud. So I plugged it in, my wife's like, oh my God, really? I'm like, yeah, it's that loud. So very powerful speaker in the back. And then it's just pretty much empty from there. So this, I mean, and then this, you connect it and this actually moves. There's a cord, like a Molex that controls, see, it goes in those grooves right there. There we go. Goes in those grooves, and then the Molex is that. And then here, thank God, they labeled it in English. So there's the skill as far as if you want to win, like the payout. I have the key. That's the hard reset. What does this mean again? It's in the manual. I can't remember what that says. Obviously, that's the power, on and off. I'll just turn it off for a sec just so you can see. Main fuse. That means it's plugged in. I guess it's in the AC out. And the outlet, let's turn that back on. That's what it looks like when you turn it on very quick. So when I first got this, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, got it. Well, until I got the manual, not even a year ago, when I was reading it, I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, I never knew. Well, you can open the top part up. You see this little red latch right there? This? Well, if you pull it down, it opens. I'm like, no way. So look how much more stuff there is. You know, there's another speaker. There's another one. There's all the LED lights. There's the, you know, the PCB for the That controls the lights. That's the actual, I guess, I don't know, the brain of the reel. You know, the hell of I know. This is new to me, and I'll show you maybe the manual can tell us more. But again, that's pretty, a lot, you know, if you think about it, there's a lot of wiring for something that seems very simple. And then there's the actual, I guess, logic. Let me see if I can get my light to shine a little more here. If it even needs, really, but whatever, why not? Is that too much? Is that too bright? Well, so again, there's the green light is on, which means there's power. The skill is this. There's more serial numbers. I really don't know what they mean because everything doesn't really match. I really don't know. I don't know I just don't know what these numbers mean. If you guys read Japanese and you want to leave it in the comments, I'd be grateful. It'd be kind of cool. But again, all these, I guess, is the reels and, you know, the odd maker, and then here's the odds maker, and then here's the volume control. And remember I said that there was a speaker down there? Well, when I added that speaker and turned this up, this thing bangs. I can't believe how loud something, I guess it attracts, right? It's a slot machine. You want attraction. But when this thing hits like the jackpot, because it's kind of interactive, and I'll show you in the next video the gameplay, shit, it's loud. And I had to turn it down. So there's the volume. Of course, here's the reels. Just hope nothing ever goes wrong with them, because I really don't know what I would do. But that's pretty much the inside of the machine. More electronics than I would think based on this. Again, there's a lot of lights, a lot of driver boards, I suppose, and you know what it's coming to. But yeah, a lot of stuff, man. So, you know, was it worth $200? I think so. Do I play it that often? Like I said, no. My mom would kind of like just to sit there and play. She thought it was kind of fun, and after 20 minutes, she's like, all right, I'm going to go do cleaning. But kind of cool on that. Let's turn this light off. But that's pretty much the machine. What I will do is I'll put a couple of tokens in to tell you what, or show you what it, you know, what it looks like really quick. Now, when I picked this up, in the actual hopper came 500 tokens, which is beautiful. And you can get them online. And some machines take different weights, and I'll get to that momentarily. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the inside of the machine. I mean, it looks complicated, I have to be honest. I mean, is it as complicated as an arcade? I think so. I mean, look at all that. Arcade machine usually has just the PCB, the monitor, power supply, and then the harness, you know, kick harness or whatever, and then you're pretty much done. This thing has, and speakers, of course, and this has so much more other than the marquee lights, but look at that. So, and here's more serial numbers. Well, that one makes more sense if it was made in 2002, because I got it in 05. And this is what, the 724th machine? I don't know. Every number does not match up. If you guys know and have them, I would love to know, and thank you for your info if you want to share that with us. But that's the inside of the machine. Let me close this. We'll review. I mean, we'll quickly do the, put a couple of tokens in. Show you what that looks like. Should I close it? Yeah, I'll close it. Well, actually, before I do so, let me show you a couple of the tokens. So again, this is what it came with. So let me just do this. So there's the token. Let me just get one. So there's the token there, something in Japanese, and then it shows like a eagle or something. It'll focus. It will. Whatever. So it's like an eagle or whatever. Or it's not an eagle at all. No, it's a little like Japanese guy. What do you mean eagle? It's like a little Buddha guy. Like a monk or something. Come on, zoom. There it is. Yeah, it's like a little monk or something. Anyway, so that's the token. So obviously, you know, you put it in here, feed it through, and then here it comes down the hopper. And then, so that will then activate 1. So in order to kind of pull the reels, you have to put 3. So now we can play. So let's close this up. And there goes the ashtray. Okay. Yeah, so I'll glue this. I broke it like an idiot. I snagged, but it's okay. So the ashtray I'll fix. Looks ugly without it. So there's the machine. And so that's once you have 3. And again, I'll do this in the next video in the game review. You press it. It spins the reels, and you get to choose once you press it, boom, 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 which one it stops. So 1 and 3. So I didn't win anything. So that's the actual, you know, that's it, you know, live or playing. And again, next video we go in the game review. Really quick, again, just going off, like I said, last video when I shouted out all Michigan State and overall the U.S. Greektown Casino. Now, I ended up going because, one, I'm being Greek, and it's very similar to a lot of the Greek neighborhoods in Toronto. So this was a great place. I actually went there 2 years ago with my wife. We had a great time. They allow you to smoke cigars. Oh my God, while you're right there. So I pretty much bought 4 cigars. I barely gambled. I just put a few quarters in just to say hey. And I had a great time. No one said a word. The ventilation is beautiful. I was drinking there. It was awesome. So shout out to Greektown Casino. Amazing. And they did free valet park. And mind you, I tipped the guy $10 and, you know, because parking was $5, so might as well. Actually, it was even more because there was, I think, a Detroit Tigers game going on and parking was more. So these are the old buckets I collected on the road when I used to wrestle. These are from all Ontario casinos. Casino Rama, which is in Aurelia, part of Ontario. This one is from Montreal's casino. Yeah, there it is, which is beautiful, by the way. And then there's the Blue Heron, which is in Port Perry, Ontario. So, yeah, I would pick them up, I'd collect them. And I kept them because, you know what? Eventually, like I said, if all goes well, I want my own top-tier tokens. Because I want all my machines to be coin up. But again, I'm not 1,000%, but it's really what I want to do. So, that's pretty much the machine. Let's quickly take a look. Oh, you know what's also cool? Let me move this. Before, well, obviously when you had tokens, Casino Niagara used to give you these little gloves so your fingers didn't get tarnished by the coins and you'd be nasty. So I still play with these. I mean, you can get them online really anywhere, honestly, but, you know, I still had these. This is when I used to go near the Buffalo border and wrestle around those areas. We went there just, again, when smoking was allowed, and now it's not. So those are kind of cool. Always love having those. So let's pull the manual out. So now I made the front page. I just pretty much took the highest resolution photo of this machine. I just went to MS Paint, like the most basic of anything, just pretty much put it in. And again, it's the Inoki Suro Pachislo slot machine. Now this is a Model 4, and I just wrote operating manual. So this is the actual, it's a Olympia / Hawa, I'm not sure how you say it. I got this online. I still have this PDF file. So if you guys have any type of Pachislo machine, again, I think there's 4 or 5 different revisions of these type of machines. This is again number 4. So again, it goes through all this, you know, how much they weigh, 85 pounds. And this little shit is heavy. Like you're thinking, all right, Steve, it's small. It's compact and it's real wood. It is that heavy, and it's awkwardly heavy too. When I was moving, I'm like, what is going on? So again, here's the different models. Model 1, if you have that version, it explains what it is. And there's a Model 1 where everything is. That's a Model 2, Model 3, and then that's like the one I have, Model 4. Yeah, so there's only 4 models as far as I know. And it walks you through, you know, changing all the odds, the weight size, which is always good to know. And again, how to set the volume, what to do in all different models, so Model 3, that's where I found out. Remember I just said at the beginning, I never knew that the top part opened. Well, that's where I found it. I'm like, what? And there was spider webs in there, and there's something in Japanese, like a little slip. I don't know what, maybe a warranty thing. And I think I threw it away just because it was like, you know, like it was old. Either way, again, I guess they call it a power box, power supply. You know, there it is. And again, that's where it shows you. I don't know what this means. I don't know. Anyways, it says that there's volume control for everything. So guys, if you guys need this model, it's good replacing the light bulbs, the payout rate, any error messages, knock on wood, no errors yet. There it is. You know, whoops, I left my keys in the machine. This taught me how to get that. So thank God for that. Any FAQs, like anything. And that's That's pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. And then any parts to, oh, you know what's good? This. So for these machines, they use, you know, these type of, you know, this weight or that size, which was great. So that really helped me as well to determine if I bought them, how it would be. And again, here's the information. So there's pretty much the manual. Again, if you guys need it, I have it. I can email me. My email address is below. If you guys need one, or if you haven't or planning to get one, I'm more than happy to share it. I don't know if I have this front page anymore, but again, if you want, just, you know, you can just take a picture. It's kind of low res, but it looks okay. Blow it up, and this is an MS Word. And yeah, just kind of make your own, and I bound it like all my other ones. So if you ever need it, let me know. I can email it to you. I'm more than happy to help, like always. So what I'm going to do is, let me just stop this for a sec. I'm going to set you up. I'll give you official sign off, and yeah, we'll sign you off. All right, bros. There you have it. That was part 2 of the Inoki Suro Pachislo slot machine. That was part 2, the cabinet. I hope you guys liked it. Again, next video we're going to be going through the game review, walking you through some rules of the game, playing some, and just overall walking you through what, as much as I know, and I don't know that much of it, so it won't be too long of a video. But there you have it again. That was the part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys haven't had time to subscribe, please do so. Like I said, this is only growing. It's only going to get better. I'm back on the horse now that my parents are in Greece, which they landed safely. I'm happy to hear. They woke me up this morning, 7 a.m., but it's okay. More important, they landed well. Everybody's very misses us, and I wish I could be there with him. But again, we got bigger fish to fry here in Canada. So, with that being said, guys, it's been a pleasure. Again, thanks again for checking out Top Tier. If you need anything, email me. I'm happy to help as much as I can. I'm not a pro, but you know, my passion is there, and I'm happy to help like a lot of people have helped me. So going on that wrestling theme like I did last time, I might as well, like a douche. You know, again, thanks again for checking out Top Tier. If you smell what Top Tier Arcade is cooking, subscribe, you jabronis.